On September 17th, Saudi Arabia and Pakistan announced a new strategic mutual defense agreement. Although that agreement, or at least the details that were released about it, make no mention about nuclear weapons, a number of commentators speculated that the agreement means that Pakistan has now committed itself to defend Saudi Arabia even with the use of nuclear weapons. I think this is an exaggeration. I don't think Saudi Arabia believes that Pakistan is going to deploy its nuclear weapons, either in Saudi Arabia or against Saudi Arabian foes. I don't think it's realistic to believe that, given the kinds of security threats that Saudi Arabia actually faces, that Pakistan would be willing to use the ultimate weapons. And I don't think the Saudis believe that either. What are the realistic security threats Saudi Arabia faces? Well, in recent years, Saudi Arabia has been attacked by Iran in September of 2019 with missiles and drones that struck at key Saudi oil facilities. And a number of times in the late 2010s and early 2020s, the Houthis in Yemen attacked Saudi targets with missiles and drones. Given that the Qataris were just attacked by Israel, Saudis also have to worry about the possibility of a hypothetical Israeli strike. But once again, that was a strike with air-launched missiles. The Saudis don't face an immediate threat of classic invasion, say like Kuwait faced vis-a-vis Iraq in 1990. And in that sense, I don't think the Saudis believe that Pakistan would use the ultimate weapons against Iran, against hypothetically Israel, against the Houthis, merely for missile and drone attacks on Saudi Arabia. So obviously, the Pakistani-Saudi defense relationship is important to Riyadh. It goes back decades. There have been Pakistani troops stationed on and off in Saudi Arabia a number of times since the 1970s. And Pakistan can certainly assist Saudi Arabia in its defense preparations. But I doubt that either Islamabad or Riyadh has considered in any way, shape, or form a nuclear element to this agreement. So what are the Saudis looking to do with this new defense agreement with Pakistan, aside from updating their defense relationship with Islamabad? I think they're both trying to send a message to Washington in the wake of the Israeli strike on Qatar, and also hedging their bets about the reliability of Washington. The message is clear, right? If the United States can't deter and prevent Israel, its closest ally in the region, from hitting at America's other allies in the region, like the Gulf states, Qatar specifically here, then there's a real flaw for Saudi Arabia in the American security guarantees. I think the message was clear given how quickly after the Israeli strike on Qatar, the Saudis and the Pakistanis announced this agreement. It's also hedging, because the Saudis have questions about American security reliability. The September 2019 Iranian attack, during the first Trump administration, President Trump did not respond, and that was shocking to Saudis. And now with the belief in the Gulf that the United States had to at least passively approve the Israeli strike on Qatar, there's new worries about the reliability of American security guarantees. The Saudi-Pakistani defense agreement is basically a message to Washington that Riyadh is looking for a new understanding of just what American security guarantees mean going forward.